Hello everyone, Jackie and Teleman Fly Fish. Out doing a spot trout fishing. It's early to mid-afternoon, it's tricky conditions, it's low, it's clear, it's hot. I'm keeping things as simple as possible. Finesse line, which are back in stock. One of my new 12-foot tapered leaders with a 3 to 4 foot level section on the end, so it's one continuous piece. The leader is a loop-to-loop connection, but it's knotless. It's got a welded sleeve on the loop, so when you pick up it's much cleaner and slicker. I've greased up the end of the line and the leader to the end of the taper. The 3 to 4 foot of tippet, I've not greased it up so it sits just in the surface so the fish can't see it as easily. But yeah, it's going to be tricky conditions, but since we had a bit of rain and a drop in temperature, I've been fishing for salmon all week, and I have had a couple, which is good news. But I'm going to leave the camera where you are. I'm going to leave the camera where you are and make a few casts along this run. I know there's fish here, I can see them, and the odd one has been taking flies. There's only midge coming down. I've got a black gnat on, which is a very good fly. Just checking that everything's in shot, and I creep into position. Just move slow. Try and not disturb the pool, because often if you spook one fish, that fish will spook more. Start off quite short. And there we go. Whoa! Ooh, it's a lively fish, this one. Oh, it's come off. Jesus. Now, make the cast away from the fish, and then get the fly back in. Ooh, a little bit of drag at the end of that cast, which is not what we want. There is a fish there. There is a fish there, but it does not want this fly. Very, very strange. Made some nice drifts over that one, and the fish does not want this fly, so it's time to move up. What I will do, I'm going to put on the same fly, but a smaller pattern. And that's because I just watched another fly drift down and a fish did take it. And it was a little bit smaller than the size I'm using. Nice fish just came up behind me. But I'm not going to move, I'm just going to fish for these for now. And fly, the leader, everything else is okay. And we'll see if that makes a difference. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. Get the fly straight up in the main float. There we go. I thought a little change of fly will do the trick. And here we have a nice brown trout on the end. Whee! Nice fish, it looks picture perfect from here. Tiny fly, soft rod. I'm not in any fear of losing the fish. And it's just a little barbless hook. But I'll tell you something. Brown trout do not come better than that. That is fin perfect. Wet your hands. Barbless hooks, it's all I use. Out the way. And let me know what you think of that. What a fish. Off it goes. Don't really need pictures or anything else, just enjoy it, let it go. Affect his day as little as possible. Just watched the 2 flies come down and nothing took them. But I know they're there. Oh, there's one coming up. I knew I wanted to show its face. Hey, there we go. There'll either be one there somewhere. Just a little fish, but they all count. Just a small one, but perfect. We'll get him back. There's another one at quite long range in the run. That may have been slightly too far over to the left. And that was in exactly the same spot. What I am going to do, just out of interest, because I know there's fish there, I'm going to take the dry off. I'm not going to show you the fly box because it's a mess. I'm going to put on a hare's ear nymph, size 16, barbless hook, wide gape, with a 2mm bead on it. And I'm doing this because the fish are there, but they're not feeding on these flies. So they're either just not feeding or I've spooked them. The tip of the line is greased, so that's going to sit nice and high. I'm going to cast upstream into where those fish are, and I'm just going to track it back like that. Watch the tip of that line, there we go, for anything happening. And that was the first cast with the nymph. And it's a better fish. Sometimes they can just switch off. And then just one cast with the upstream nymph, floating line. It's a method you never really see anymore. I don't see anyone doing it on the rivers that I fish. But what an unbelievable way to fish it still is. Been over this fish about 10 times with the dry, as there was a hatch coming down. And the good thing with barbless hooks is they drop out in the net. One cast, same spot, an absolute stunner. Whee! Just watching the tip of the fly line. Everyone thinks you need to go out, buy a Euro nymphing setup to fish nymphs, but you definitely do not. So a couple more casts in thin water. There we go. I need to be one more in there somewhere. Another nice fish. when the conditions are tough. I don't know how much of that we got on camera because my memory card ended up being full. What I think was mid-fight, but there's a fish, and look at that. Yeah, with this method of nymphing, a lot of people want to go down the European style methods because it is easier. I'm not saying one method's better than the other, but I don't think it's as much as fly fishing as what this style of nymphing is. But it's very busy, and you've got to have a certain level of skill to be able to do it, basically. There we go. That's a better fish. Oh no, it's not. But on its day, fishing the upstream nymph, you can catch what feels like every fish in the pool. And the barbless hooks are straight out. Not going to show the little chaps to camera, but there is some good fish amongst them. But yeah, it's a method which is very good, but it does take a little bit more skill, and you're going to be very, very busy in the fast water. Get it down this side. Bit of a back eddy there. It's not very nice water to fish. Back in the good stuff. Oh, there we go. A little bit better fish. There had to be one in there ready to slip up. Oh, it is a nice fish. Get it away from that tree. Oh no. It's got away. It's always the good ones that get off. I'm trying to show in these videos that it's not about overcomplicating things, because it is only fly fishing. But what I am trying to show is it's about how you fish and how you present. That is everything in fly fishing. I also fish a lot of these urban rivers where it's actually free fishing, and that is to show that fly fishing is for anyone. Anyone can pick one of these up and have a go, because too many clubs have gone down the road of thinking it's an exclusive sport just for the wealthy, which I'm not wealthy and I do it a lot. I'm going to end the video there. I got a little bit too caught up in the fishing for the camera, but to be honest, I've enjoyed every second of it. I'm going to end it there. Girlfriend's been on the phone, tea's ready. Got something to look forward to when I get home. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone. Hope you enjoyed that method I showed you. It's not a new method, you just never see it anymore. But yeah, cheers. I'll see you in the next one.